I moved to India almost 2 years ago, and my idea of Indian food was always rice and curry, which is what I grew up on in my mom's and dad's house. But since moving to India, I guess I learned a little bit more about the different varieties of things available, and millets are certainly one of them. In terms of eating millets, I only eat it in two forms. I will make a breakfast porridge, which is very easy, just add water to this mix that I have. And the other way that I eat millets is to have cereal, and that's also really easy. I guess I just heard a lot of people talking about how wonderful millets are. I didn't really do any research or anything, and then I just bought a couple of products because it seemed like a cool new thing to do. And the products I did buy were very tasty, which is probably why I keep eating them. Going to this conference today, I learned a lot more about the nutritional value, and it's not just that interests me. It also is interesting and important to me to know that it's good for the environment, it's good for the people who are producing it, for the farmers, and I see that there's like a fairly large barrier in Indian society to sort of propagate this gospel of the millet. But I think it seems there's a lot of good players, putting that message forward. I think the Indian consumer is going to be obviously much easier to convince than the international consumer. Millets are right here. They seem to be doing a lot of activities. There are already products on the market. When I go to my local supermarket, I find in the organic aisle that there are millet and ragi products. The international consumer is starting from scratch. They don't know what a millet is. I did a little Googling before I came to this conference, and I found out that in the US, millets are used for birdseed and for nothing else. So the idea of it being a human food is going to be a huge barrier to climb. I was talking to someone just now, and we both saw parallels in the history and the story of quinoa and how that became a superfood and something so popular. So I'm wondering if there are parallels that can be drawn between quinoa, the story of quinoa and the success of quinoa, and how millets can be propagated.